Hola, buenas tardes, good afternoon, how's it going? Today is Wednesday, January 28th, 2026, currently 42 degrees Fahrenheit, that is 5 degrees Celsius, although it is definitely feeling warmer than that. So my hotel is right up that street there, like the fifth door or something, so very close and convenient to Puerta del Sol here at the center of Madrid, the capital and largest city of España, Spain. And so the window for my hotel looks out at an inner courtyard, and then it's up several more floors from there, and so I don't get much light in there. And so I hadn't realized all morning while I was hanging out and hadn't headed out yet that it was a nice sunny day, although the ground is wet over there, so it looks like it probably rained earlier. But anyways, this is a nice surprise here. I'm actually concerned I'm going to be overheating. But anyways, let's get this tour of Madrid going. So yesterday I started a video here and then walked, let's see, I think that way over to Plaza Mayor, the main square of Madrid. And so the plan for today is to make a more proper city tour video, because that other one was a lot of talking while walking, and there will certainly be more talking in this video, but the plan is to focus more on the city, stop and look at things, show more of the plazas and restaurants and shops and churches, museums, etc. I really think that Madrid is an underrated city of Spain and of Europe. I would have to say that it's my favorite city of Spain, having been to many Spanish cities. So I would have to rank Spain as being one of the countries with the most impressive cities and towns in general. I would put Italy and Spain kind of tied at the top of the list. Let's get over to a more historical looking building here. So there are lots of amazing cities all around the world, but there aren't a lot of countries in which, as you travel around the country, then you're continuously impressed by the cities and towns in general, like the normal towns without specific tourist attractions. But in Spain and Italy, then the style of architecture is really the best in terms of just throughout the country, wherever you go, there's always an old town. Wow, look at that remarkable building there. And so it isn't just a matter of a few nice cities or specific towns, it's a matter of go wherever and you'll come across whatever town that you've never heard of before, and then it has an amazing old town with a beautiful square and cathedral. And so Italy and Spain are rather comparable in that regard. And so when you say the best city in Spain, that's really saying something, because there are so many incredible cities. Of course, Barcelona, Sevilla, Granada, and then nearby to here are two cities that I haven't been to yet but want to visit. So Segovia is about an hour away. It has a massive, incredible looking aqueduct, and so I have a train booked to there tomorrow, and we'll plan to stay a couple of nights. And then there's Toledo, which was the capital of Spain before Madrid, around 500 years ago or so. Then Madrid became the capital of Spain as the headquarters of the Spanish monarchy. I went to the royal palace yesterday, and at the time it was just a small town, and then over the past 500 years it became what it is today. And the construction continues. All right, so nice square, although certainly not one of the nicest, and seems to be an event being organized or already occurred. Okay, where is that? Asturias te espera. All right, so here we have a major street. And so one of the nice things about Madrid is that it is so walkable despite being one of the largest cities in Europe. It is the second largest metropolitan area after Paris in the EU. Although I discovered that actually the largest city by population in Europe is Moscow. But in Madrid, then, you can really get around and see many of the main sites and just experience the Old Town city center by just walking everywhere. So that will probably be the plan for today. No need to take the metro, although it is quite convenient to get around using the metro or their regular trains that are more express that go around the city as well. Balkan Paradise Orchestra. Wow, that sounds interesting. All women, it looks like. Okay, I have a fairly long list of places to check out today, so time to head for the next place. So this is Plaza Mayor, the main square of Madrid. I actually wasn't heading for here. I'm going to another plaza, but then this was right on the way. So on the way here, I went right back through Puerta del Sol, near where I'm staying, and so I stopped at my room because I was overheating and getting blinded by the sun, and then these clouds were here when I came back out of my room, and it was cold, so it's just one of those, you know, back and forth winter days. But overall, it is very tolerable weather, certainly a lot colder in other parts of Europe. I don't even have long underwear on. But I bought the shoes in Puerto Rico in preparation for chillier days. So another lovely square. But let's keep on cruising and go see more of Madrid that I haven't seen before. Or maybe some of it I will recognize from previous visits. So this might be my third time to Madrid. And it is my sixth time to Spain. So I've seen a fair amount of the country, but it is a country with much to see and explore. This city by itself is somewhere you could easily spend weeks, months, years finding all the various different alleys and restaurants and cafes and museums. Lots of good smells while walking around. So as it turns out, I'm just a couple of minutes from the Royal Palace, which I walked past yesterday. But there's a part that you can see without standing in the line, which also has a nice view looking out at part of the city. So let's pop over there real quick. So yesterday I walked down that way, and then after finishing that video, I came back and walked over to this area where you can see the palace from the outside. I hadn't seen the line yesterday because I just kind of went around like that and didn't look closely. It's actually a lot shorter than it was yesterday. So when I came back, I walked along the line. So if you actually want to go inside the palace, that is what you have to patiently tolerate. So the Royal Palace of Madrid is the largest royal palace in Europe. More than 3,400 rooms. Construction began in 1735. I'm sure it is an experience to go in there and see the interior, but I don't have the patience to tolerate the long line or the whole experience of, I'm sure, crowds in the rooms and waiting to get into this area and that area. But over here, then you can get a really nice view And so the line yesterday was going all the way up there. And this is the Cathedral of Madrid. Not sure if you can go inside. The doors appear to be closed. I'm sure you can at times. Man, I made the wrong choice stopping back at my room and dropping my stuff, because now my head is cold. I don't need the sunglasses. That is winter weather back and forth. And then out here, an amazing view. Look at that. As you can see, it is a massive city. As far as you can see, at least out there, here, more parks and forests. And then out there is where I walked yesterday and ended up on that hill with another nice view. Some kind of a modern, very futuristic looking building with a viewing platform, it looks like. Really a remarkable doors. So I wonder when it's open. So construction began in 1883 on the cathedral, but it wasn't completed until 1993 when it was consecrated by Pope John Paul II. And here we go. This is the entrance. Excellent. Let's take a look inside. So this part of the city is really, really interesting, and yet much less busy than other areas where I was before. Look at this incredible taverna, Calle del Nuncio II, Taberna el Madroño, with these absolutely stunning, not sure what you would call them, paintings. They're tiles, squares. El Madroño Puerta Cerrada 7, depicting Spanish life, especially the old days, it seems. The style of the art is just so impressive. The colors are really vibrant. The color combinations are just really, really amazing. And look at these dishes. I don't know what most of this is. Chorizo, so I know what that is. Al madroño. Oh, it's in English as well. Sausage with madroño liquor. Morcilla de Burgos, black pudding from Burgos. Croquettes, ratatouille, wild potatoes, patatas bravas. I had that the other night at Plaza Mayor. That is one of my favorite Spanish tapas dishes. And then Iberian ham, soups and rice, scrambled eggs, fish, meats, vegetables, salads. I'm so glad that I randomly walked past this place. Really one of a kind. Los Borrachos Velázquez, 1599 to 1660. So that seems to be referring to a specific person. Maybe the guy at the center. Oh, it looks like he's being blessed or something. What is this scene? Who is that almost naked dude?
Sí, ahí sí hay que saber ingresar el dinero porque al final del día o puede faltar o puede sobrar. O no sobra, pero no sobra ni falta, pero propina no hay. Ese es el problema.
And then more taverns. Casa Paco, Restaurante, Taverna, and La Fontanilla. Again with amazing paintings on the outside. Let's go take a look at that. I'm starting to get a little bit hungry, so might have to come back here and get a drink and something to eat at one of these tavernas with so much character. What a cool square here. Mona Lisa. Wow, this is very strange. Mona Lisa in a bunch of different ways. Bizarre. There's a lot going on at this little square here. Again, Madrono. Maybe that is this neighborhood. So there's some prices. Cecina from Leon, whatever that is, $16.50. Natural artichokes with ham. Wow. You don't see artichokes as a main course in many restaurants. Delights of codfish, grilled prawns, codfish, golden tripe, oxtail. And so there's that little square where I was before. And then this is actually the street that I was heading for, Calle de la Cava, Baja. And so I had saved the name, but wasn't sure exactly what was here. I just looked at a website that was recommending some of the best places to see in Madrid, and sure enough, this is really interesting as well. It seems to be just a street with a lot of restaurants and cafes, but tons of character. Croquettes. Again, patatas bravas. So there you can see they're little diced potatoes with sauces on them, I guess like ketchup and mayonnaise or something. Vinos, tapas. Vermouth de la casa. This street just has loads of character. So there, Cava de Ilan, pouring some drinks. Posada de la Villa, and look at these paintings on the side of this building. So instead of an actual door or window or whatever, then these two are paintings. Posada de la Villa. Love the different colors as you walk down the street. Each place has its own very unique facade. Pinchos, raciones, motorcycles, but it is a restaurant. Usual tapas, ensaladilla de la casa. Good prices here. Cheaper than a lot of other places. So 4 to 6 euros each. And cocktails. I've definitely never been to this part of Madrid before. Secrets of Lola. What is that? So a lot of places closed, I guess probably because it's winter and less tourists. So that seems to be basically it for this cute little street. And paella, Spanish rice dish.
Cancer called me today. Is it gonna take your loved ones away? It's time their minds don't live here anymore. They've been sold, raped, torn, now old. To the shower. It's been 100,000 minutes past the hour. The fuse refused to stop this burnout. Hey, Tango de la Muerte. Now to the crowd.
This city just keeps going and going. So I only really found a few of the places that I had on my list of things to check out today, but we've seen a lot and my head is getting really cold from not having my hat, and so I think that I'm going to find somewhere to get inside, get warm, get a drink, and even though it's an awkward time to eat, about 4 in the afternoon, I'm getting hungry, so here we go. No idea where we are here, but the city of Madrid. So I'm going to wander a little bit more here and try to make up my mind as far as where to take a seat somewhere. And then much more of the city in every direction. Hola. Wow, so what is this? Colorfully painted building. Let's take a quick look at that. Okay, so I was wondering if it might be a market of some kind, and sure enough, Mercado de la Cebada. Relojeria, whatever that means. La Duquesa Cafe Bar. Yeah, so it just has the look of a market. Seems like you must be able to get inside somehow, but not seeing an entrance. And another very interesting square here. Oh wow, and now we have really remarkable church up ahead there. I really have no idea where I am now. Comida casera desde 1990. That was an important year for me. The year that my big journey began. May 1st, 1990. Got on a flight to London, England. Lots of tasty looking dishes here. Ham croquettes, eggs muralla, torreznos de Avila, and another nice square. Okay, well, there is much more of the city to see, but we have also seen a lot. I'm getting cold, thirsty, and hungry, so time to remedy that. Tomorrow, I will be catching a train to Segovia. Very much looking forward to that. Looks like a really amazing city as well. Whoa, look at this painting on the side of this building. What a trip. It continues the look of the building on that side as a painting. Amazing. Plaza de Puerta de Moros. Okay, that is all for now, but much more coming from España.